What up? What up, people? All right. So anyway, let me begin. Let me begin. So anyway, I've had a very rough month. March was a very rough month for me. I tried to open an account. I'm actually going to show this because I feel the need to, like, if people join this card, it's not a very good card. So I'm about to make a big boo-boo. One that I shouldn't be doing, but I'm going to do it anyways because it needs to be told. Okay, and I don't even know if I have the card or the... okay, so here it is. So anyway, I had a very bad month. March was a bad month for me. But I'm actually going to show this card because I don't want people to join this and then... well, I don't even know if I even have the card, so... Anyway, when I do have the card, because I thought I was going to have the card, it's not in very good light, let me tell you that much. I'm not going to, I am not going to put this card in a very good light. Well, anyway, it's called the Bluebird card, okay? And I don't want people to join this card for the reason that they are false advertising it. You know, like it's a false advertisement thing. And I actually fell for it. And I actually used the card. And when I used the card, they locked me out. Okay? They literally locked me out of the darn card that I so thought that I was not going to have any problems with it. Actually gave me a whole lot of hell. Damn, too bad I don't have the card. I do have it, but I don't know where the heck I put it, but it's called bluebird.com. It's not a good card. Do not use that card. That's why I'm here. Because yes, I'm about to say, I wanted to say something about the card. I should have had the card ready when I came online. I shouldn't have just came on here without having the card, because now people are not going to tune in, and now I have to go back and, like, not. But anyway, I hope I can find the card. I know I have the card somewhere. It does matter to me because I used it and I don't have the card. Oh, good God. So anyway, it's been a really rough month, but it's okay. I got the card. Yay. Okay, so I used the card, okay? I used that card because I thought that I was going to do things the right way. Like I thought that it was going to alleviate a lot of my problems, and it actually caused me more problems. So I'm about to say something that probably YouTube would not want me to say, but I don't want you guys using this card. And I know it's from American Express, or even if it isn't, I'm telling you, do not use this card. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Do not use this card. Okay, here it is. Why am I telling you not to use the card? Why? Because they give you a hard time. They have this number back here. Okay. They have this number back here, which is an 800 number, okay? It's actually a 877 number, okay? So yeah, I know, I see it. Actually at 800-77. Okay, and they're telling me that, they're putting that up, that protection thing. Okay, I'm willing actually to put my neck out there. Please do not use the card. The card is not a very good card. It's not a card in which you want to deposit any kind of check in there in this card. And I did that. I put a check in this card, direct deposit and everything. And when I did, they locked down my card without giving me reasons why they locked it down. Now, the only transaction that I ever did on this card was to pay my phone, was to pay like really low bills. It wasn't even high bills. But I actually had to write in, as to why my card was locked down. I still to this day don't know why why the card was locked down, and why this card was not functioning for me. It might function for other people, it might be good for other people, but it was not good for me. It's the Bluebird card, and it is by American Express, and they say don't leave home without it. It's false advertisement. That number that it has on the back does not help. It says 24 hours. It's a lie. It's not 24 hours. It's actually an automated it's an automated number. That's what I wanted to say. You have no live agent. You have nowhere. And I actually bought this. I actually bought this card at Walmart. I went to Walmart, and what they told me was that they have no connection with this company. It's only that they buy, this card and they sell it. But as far as, if you lose your money, if your account is locked, or you have problems with this card, and you call and your card is locked, you will have problems. Now, I will suggest that you write to them because it's better. You will not find, if you have found a live agent on this card, please give me a call because I did not find no live agent on this card. Bluebird card sucks. Okay? I'm going to give you another advice. Never get a card that doesn't have a debit on it. Like this doesn't say debit on it. It just says American Express. Okay? I registered this card online, so I don't know why this happened. But unless it doesn't say debit or MasterCard, it has an actual logo of Visa or MasterCard saying debit, Visa, MasterCard with a chip on it. This doesn't have no chip, doesn't have anything. I don't know what I did wrong, but I would like somebody to tell me what I did wrong, and for even for future reference of how to even go about to getting a good card. This card gave me hell. I only had this card for a month and it gave me hell all through March. And I had to switch my account. I had to go to actual bank to open a new deposit. So this is not a very good thing what I'm saying here, because fact of the matter is that you have to be careful where you apply. And just because it says American Express or don't leave home without it or whatever it is, I know that the American Express is I am surprised and stunned because American Express, not for nothing, is one of the most reputable one of the most reputable banks and also cards that you can ever have. I mean, they're actually of a credit. If you have great credit with American Express, you actually can get a really good, credit card. This is not a credit card, though. This is a prepaid card. People, this is a prepaid card. This is not an American. This is not a credit card, nor does it say a debit card. I did register online for this card. This card is false advertisement. I am here to tell you, my viewers, this card is false advertisement. Do not get this card if some banks, they charge you like a $35 fee if you have an overdraft. That's if you have an account that has an overdraft, or you're the kind of person that doesn't look, and check your, what goes in and out of your card, or you're the kind of person that loves to spend. My only suggestion to you is, if you're going to use a card that's a prepaid card or a debit card, please use it with a logo or a chip, Visa or a MasterCard. Okay, please, because this card is not credible. This card is not a good card. And I don't care if if you tell me, well, Maria, I don't know about you. You're not very, like, there are a lot of people out there that viewers trust with their life, some YouTubers, but I'm actually telling you, don't get this card. If you're going to open an account, please open it with a true account, a real account. an account that is reliable, or an account that has a real live agent, that when you call in the back of the card, you can actually reach someone and you're not talking or going through an automated system. In which this, you have an automated system, but they give you an email and they send you the same darn email and you get no response. I've had, as of yet, not one response from this card, only but today when they told me that my deposit was not accepted. Why my deposit of that check was not deposited into that account, I still have yet to find out what went wrong. What? Because I don't have like big ass money. I only live on a day-to-day check, okay? And that check is a benefits check, okay? So people, like I said again, if you're gonna get a card, a prepaid card, make sure that it says a Visa or a MasterCard, okay? Don't rely on what it says here in the back, because the back is an automated 24/7 system. It's not even, you don't even get a live agent, okay? And you get an international collect call. That international collect call is no longer in use. So I don't know how people use this card. Give me your opinion. Tell me what you think, or tell me if you even have the card. Tell me how it went with you with this card, Bluebird card. If it was even a worthwhile card to get, because for me, it was hell. I went through hell with this card. Anyways, so now we're talking about friendships and how not to get yourself into being trustworthy with people who you think were trustworthy and they come out to be not very trustworthy. But anyway, I'm sure that you saw this on Facebook because I did a live video on it and I wanted some opinions, but I guess that, I don't know, people are either scared to opinionate on my lives, or they're just scared to talk to me, or they just don't want to talk to me because I'm not interesting enough, like other YouTubers, and that's okay. But I'm here to actually talk to you guys. What do you think of what I'm about to say? So you hear your friend, your best friend, okay, who you thought had your back, and all of a sudden you hear your friend talking to another person that was talking about you, and your best friend just sits there and is listening to this other person that has no kind of facts whatsoever on what they were saying about you. All of a sudden you catch this person who is talking about you, come up to that person and you tell them if they have a problem, why don't they talk to you about it? Why are they talking to a resident, first of all, and why are they talking to your friend? A friend who you thought was a friend of yours was actually sitting, listening to everything that this person was talking about. Now, I thought that this friend was a loyal friend. I thought that this friend was a good friend. Now, I'm not really blasting this person because everybody has a way of thinking. And it's true what they say about don't stoop to the level of the person that did you wrong, because eventually you're going to need that person one day. And that person eventually will never have to need you, but eventually, probably they will. Most likely they will, or I do believe that this person will not need me, because this person does have friends and they really love her a lot and they love, her pet a lot. So I highly doubt that she will need me ever again. And that I truly believe that she will not, that we were really good friends, or at least best friends. And I used to go to her house. I used to, you know, you know, just be there for her when she really needed me. I forgive her because you know what? You can't be an asshole. You can't be a jerk because, you know, people are who they are, and they show you who they are eventually in time. Now, what most bothered me was that, yes, this person I opened up to and I trusted and I loved as a sister, you know, and I loved her very much and her pet. And I still do. I still love her pet very much. But now that I'm thinking about it, will our friendship ever be the same after what happened? Now, surprisingly enough, these two people were caught in the act. And I almost, like I said in my other video, I almost thank God that I caught them on time. Now, these people, these two young ladies or these ladies were sorry. One was giving me an excuse, which was my friend. She was giving me the excuse as all these excuses why she did what she did. And then I have the other person, excuse me, who was caught and apologized, but she only apologized because she got caught. She got caught talking about me, and I was right there to witness and hear what she had to say. Now, you know, while this person was talking about me, my friend was listening and listening and listening and not defending our friendship, not defending me in any kind of way, which I felt kind of, first, I felt insulted. Second, I felt really bad because, you know, you think that this person has your back and they don't. And then third, you know, you trust this person enough that they wouldn't sit down and listen to another person talk bad about you. Four, I would not in any kind of way sit down and hear negativity about my friend if in truth she is a friend of mine. I would not sit there and listen to what another person has to say, especially in a bad light. I wouldn't do that. And I told her that. I told my friend that. I said, I would never do that to you because you mean a lot to me and you are my friend and I care about you and I love you very much. And aside from us doing what we do is to take care of one another, I wouldn't do that, you know? I wouldn't talk about you because, first of all, you've done a lot of things for me, you know? But like I said, in today's world, people don't really care about friendships. They only care about what they can benefit out of you for that moment or that time. Or maybe they want to benefit out of your kindness. And so they know that you won't say no. The good thing about this is that I've learned is that it's okay to walk away from people who do you wrong. And it's okay to talk about it as long as it's constructive talking and constructive behavior and that it is in a healthy way. But also, in turn, that you never fall back to the things that hurt you. You never fall back to the things that that hurt you and didn't value you and didn't value the relationship or the friendship. I will not, I, if she were to ask me today if I would do stuff for her, like take care of her pet and, help her out, yeah, I would. Would I sit down and have tea with her and talk to her again like I used to? No, because I know now that our relationship was never real. And like I said, like I'd rather have a person tell me the truth. Like I'd rather have a person say to me, look, I have a problem with you. I really don't like you because of this and this and this and this. Regardless if it's true or not, at least I was told as to why you didn't like me. But to have a person that and you know, are so confident enough to go in their home and, just like coming into your home. And now I don't even feel that way anymore. Like I can't feel the way that I felt before because now it feels awkward that I'm even talking about this. And then it even feels awkward to even you know, talk about it because it's her, like she was like different from everyone else, but now I see that it was just something that I just didn't see before. And I catched it, thank God I catched it on time. So the moral of the lesson is here, because I never have a moral or a lesson, but I wish that people would stop talking about others, especially if you're a friend. Learn to be a friend. Second, you're a woman. I mean, women and women, and I find this frequent because women have always been this way, is that they talk about each other and they belittle each other and they put each other down, and you know they it's no longer a sisterhood thing. That's what I'm trying to say. It's no longer a sisterhood thing. It's like, I'll talk about you because that other person doesn't like you, and it's okay because I really don't like you. And so our friendship really didn't mean anything. Our friendship was just something just for me to benefit out of. So I don't I don't do those things. I'm old school, I'm old fashioned. I do the things the traditional way. That if you're my friend and you are loyal to me, or at least, you are trustworthy enough for me to be your friend and talk to you about stuff that are private, or at least, I confide in you. I find you to be special. But it's kind of sad that today we don't hold any kind of moral and or dignity for that matter, and that we really basically in this era or in this generation or in these times, we don't respect one another. We don't respect or value anything other than, if you have anything that I can get, then I will get it in any kind of way, regardless if it means to backstab you. And even if I, don't really like you, I'll try to be fake with you. And I don't like being fake with anyone. And so I hold friendships very dear to me. And so, like I said, like the moral of the story is know your circle, know your circle, know your circle. No matter how much friends you have to know who is your friend and who's not your friend, who to treat as a friend and who not to treat as a friend. And if they have your back, you are lucky. And if they don't, stay away from people. I literally advise this to anyone. Stay away from people who gossip. Stay away from, unless you are a gossiper yourself and you're really good at it, and you hang with people who are gossipers, then then that's okay. But if you're the kind of person who really likes to be conserve yourself, and you're a private person and you really basically like to um you know um keep things private to yourself, then pick your friends and choose them wisely. Choose your friends and choose them wisely. Try to have your circle as minimal as possible. Like I've always said, don't follow the herd, be your leader. And always stay positive no matter what. Always stay positive, regardless if people do you wrong. Learn to forgive, because I'm going through that. I have to learn how to forgive and let go and move on. And I unfortunately am not like that. I like to hold on to things and like to give chances. I love to give chances. I'm the person that if you want a chance from me, I give you a chance. Only that my walls are up and I'll give you a chance, but if you show your true colors and you already have, then I'm just doing it because it's coming out of me to do it. That's all. It's out of charity and nothing more. So, everyone, take care, be safe. And like I said, I know I've already gotten those notices already. I see them up there. YouTube is like, get in here. I get in here. Don't use this card. Bluebird is not reliable, people. And I'm sorry I have to say that. I'm sorry, American Express. Don't leave home without it. But however, this Bluebird card is not working for me. It doesn't mean that it may not be working for you, but to just be careful. And if you don't see a logo that says debit, or one of those chips, or it doesn't say MasterCard on it, even though this one says American Express, don't always believe everything you see on the internet. Okay, this is a Bluebird card, and I was in the Bluebird card, and I have nothing good to say about this card. I know that American Express is a very reputable, you know, uh, MasterCard or whatever credit card. I know that, but this is not a credit card. This is a prepaid card, people. Do not deposit your money in this card unless, like I said, unless it's insured by a reputable bank or a real life bank or somewhere where you're able to be helped just in case your money is lost. You have something to back up, because this card has these false callback numbers. The 24/7 is not really a 24/7. It's just an automated machine and doesn't get you anywhere. But it hasn't worked for me. So people, just because it hasn't worked for me doesn't mean that probably those who have it has worked for them, because I don't know, okay? So people, just be very careful who you send your money to. Be very, very careful and read the fine prints. Read your fine prints, okay? Be very careful. Read your terms and policies as well. Read the rules and terms of cards if you're going to get cards that are prepaid, okay? The only trusted ones that I know so far that has not given me any trouble and that I should have stuck with it was one, NetSpend, or two, Achieve, or Access, okay, or Ace, which has been very good for me because those are the four that actually I've applied to. And now I'm sorry to say this one is not good. I haven't left the other ones. I just wanted to try it out. And so this is not one that I highly recommend. Everyone, I'm going to stay here a little bit longer just in case, to see if somebody talks to me. Well, I'm actually very hungry. Oh, yeah, I am. But anyway, talking with my mouth full. Again, here it goes again. But anyway, let me leave you, because I really got to see these other messages that I'm receiving from my email, and I bet you it's from this. So anyway, take care. Goodbye, and love you. Bye.